up? What up? What up? You already know it's Mr. Hood Love, Mikey B, Bad Mikey edition. I'm in the building with Smitty. A
You
lot
already
going
know,
on
man. It's a
TV.
lot
Salute.
going on. It's a
Yo,
lot
talk to the
going
peoples,
on.
bro. Talk to the peoples, bro.
There's a lot going on in this industry, man. They bugging
Monday
out.
Madness. We going
Madness.
Monday Madness, you heard? Monday Madness. You know what it is, you heard?
It's nasty out here, man. They wailing out here,
They
man.
is tripping, bro. So today we're gonna be reacting to Kai Cent and Ray J. What is that? A shower scene? I don't know
A
what's going
shower
on.
party, a party, shower,
I don't know. It looks like American Me.
a
I don't
bubble
even know
bath.
what's going
I
on.
don't know. It was
Um,
crazy.
we gonna be reacting to that.
A lot of bubbles.
Mark, what's his name? Mark Lamont Hill,
About the, ooh,
Queenz Flip, about to shake out on the Joe Buttons podcast.
going.
Yo, there's a lot going on out here in these YouTube
There's
streets.
a lot going
There's
on.
a lot going on, man. Before we jump into that video, man, talk to the people, Smitty, yo.
Yeah, man. What's up, man? Salute to everybody out there. Mike Velez, shout out, shout out. First one in the building. Salute to you for tapping in, man. It's madness
Yo,
on
Mike, well,
Monday,
let's
man.
salute.
There's a lot going on, man. You got Whack 100 talking about Jim Jones. It's a lot going on in these
Yo,
streets,
Whack
man. It's a whole
100 is
lot.
saying Jim Jones is not a real Ola.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot, man.
The
It's so
West
much
Coast is
going on
tapping
right
in.
now. West Coast tapping in, they tapping into the politics as usual. They always
They
butting into
tapping
somebody's
into the
business.
content. You know they gonna tap into the content. They see the
Right.
content. They see the content. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I heard Whack 100. He said fool man, fool chew. Like fool dude, what's his name? He try to like violate man dude name, bro. Y'all
Yeah,
gotta
he
be
tried
put
to
some
violate.
respect. Man, yo, you gotta put some respect on these East Coast OGs' names, Whack.
Right.
You gotta put
Right.
some respect on their names, bro.
Right.
You
Right.
gotta
I
stop. You
mean,
gotta respect
you
this
know
East
what?
Coast thing going on over here, you heard?
That's why I told you I don't think them dudes actually respect the way the culture is ran over here. They do not respect any real like
They respect the money.
that's it. You know what I'm saying? They
They
respect the
respect the money. When they
connection.
see the
That's
money's behind it, they gonna
and
be.
that's
If they
when they
see the
jump
money's
on it.
behind it,
That's a
they gonna
fact.
respect the money. They respect the money. That's what they
They
respect.
respect the money exactly. So it's nothing in between. And that's what East Coast dudes should know and understand. You know what I mean? The color is green with them. You know what I'm saying? When
Bro, to
it's
the
out
bone
of
salute.
state. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When they going out of to different states, they're not looking at you as back home where they, you know, it's a line that cross different colors and you feel what I'm saying? Streets that you step on, you in the Hoover territory, you in the Bloodstone Village. You feel what I'm saying? Like things like that, where it's going down. You know, they just don't respect it, man. You know, and Wack is one of them. He definitely don't respect East Coast politics, um, East Coast gangs. A lot of dudes, even the Chicago dudes, they look at dudes as a joke. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? As a
Right.
joke. When it comes to gangs like that, like GDs, BDs, Bloods, Crips, you know what I'm saying? Latin Kings, all that stuff come from Chicago, you know, California, you know,
Right.
West Coast based
Facts.
gangs. So they don't respect it because it's not original.
Right. You speaking facts on that, bro.
And that's a fact. That's a fact.
You speaking
Uh,
facts on that, you heard?
That's definitely a fact, bro. They don't respect it. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you speaking facts on that, bro. But you know they gonna tap it on the content. I don't really respect nothing that Whack 100 be saying, because I know son is no good. He ain't no good for the peoples, he no good for the culture. Son is no good. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even respect nothing that son is saying. Son is
Yeah,
no
but he
good.
be talking. He actually, you know, gives the aura of a West Coast blood, a
But
West
nah,
Coast.
but nah, he ain't out there. There's a lot of other dudes on the internet that's really, in the mix of that shit than Whack. Whack got the biggest voice because he got the money behind him. He got the white boy behind him. What's his name? Adam 22. So, but son is not. He not really valid out there in them streets of California. They're not really jack. He can't move around He can't really move around, and them dudes jack him like that on the streets of California, bro. His don't get me wrong, he got the money. Like I said, he got the voice, he got the mouthpiece of that white guy behind him, Adam 22. So they got the mouthpiece. You know what I mean? They got the ears of the people. They got the ears, but they don't got the actual boots on the ground. He don't got the boots on the ground, bro, out there in LA. You know
I
what I'm
mean, but we
saying?
can't. One thing we can't say is that he never had boots to the ground. You know what I'm saying? I done saw that man in pictures with, in the pen. You know what I'm saying? Like around official OGs. You know what I'm saying? Official members. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen this dude in the yard, and don't get it twisted. I do not fuck with whack, but his boots was to the ground. You
I
know what I'm
know at
saying?
one
Like at
point
one
in the
point.
'90s, he was messing with Suge Knight and all of them, but the times have changed. Just like you see a lot of dudes on the East Coast, they was leaders. Dudes can't even move around and do certain things no more like they used to, and they had the situations at one time.
I agree.
All that shit changed, bro. All that the times changed. All that stuff changed, bro. You know what I'm saying? The changing of the guard. These young bulls out here don't care about none of that, bro. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? These young bulls don't care about none of that. The dudes that's really out there in the field with them, putting money in their pockets, feeding these dudes, that's who they jacking, no matter if these dudes is no good or not. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Right.
No matter
Right. Right. Right.
that's what's going on in these streets, bro. You know what I'm saying? The young bulls going jack dudes that's out there with them, and the dudes that's right there with them that's putting money in their pockets, that's making the calls, that's the big homies in their eyes. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not. I agree with you. I agree with you to that extent. But to me, it's like, yo, he don't respect nobody on the East Coast. He don't look at us, and a lot of West Coast Bloods and Crips do not respect dudes on the East Coast. They laugh at us.
But they don't respect
It's
him.
yeah,
They don't respect him. They respect money. They go up on Adam 22 because they trying to get to the bag.
right,
But other than that, they don't really he not making no calls on them people to moving them dudes around and none of that stuff over there. You know what I'm saying?
right.
You know what I mean? He probably got his little handful of people where, he got his little bag and he moving his little, his little whole little crew. But on the wild on the wild ways of how West Coast move, that West Coast shit, bro, you could be good in one area and you be a dub in another, bro. You be no
Nah,
good in
facts.
another, bro. So you
Just
can't
like New
even,
York, though.
yeah. So you could say, yeah, you good out here, but you really not because these dudes over here got a whole nother, you know, a whole nother program going on. They got a whole nother protocol, a whole nother program. They ain't even jacking nothing y'all doing and nothing that's going on that side. So you know what I'm saying? You could say, yo, you good and all that. You good in this section. But dudes catch you out of bounds, dudes catch you in traffic, then you might be, they might toss your ass up. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
that's a fact. That's a fact.
real,
That's a
real
fact.
talk,
Nah,
bro. They might toss your ass on up. So you can talk all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the lone wolf is he's the really person you really got to worry about. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be good everywhere with everybody else, but if you got somebody on your body that really got really a vendetta for you, then you got a problem. You know what I'm saying? That's what you really
nah, I
got to
get
worry
you.
about. You know what I mean?
I
But
get
let's
you.
get into this. Let's get into this constant Ray J,
Casanet, that dude is
Casa
wild for the
not.
Sanat.
Yo, listen, they is wilding, bro. I don't know
They
what's going on with
bucking.
them. I don't know what's going on with them, but I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna show y'all some of this clip. I can't play the audio because they got Ray J's song "One Wish" playing in the background. We ain't gonna do that because they're gonna dub us off the top as soon as they hear any kind of music. So I'm gonna play this for y'all. I'm gonna show y'all the video, but I ain't gonna play the actual the audio until the end when they talking. Check it out. This man is in the shower with his back. How you start a video? How do you
Wow.
start a video with your back? Is like I don't understand for a grown man, but we're gonna get into it. So
Casanet.
so he's dancing to
Wow.
One Wish. He's dancing to the song One Wish. He got his finger up One Wish. He got his finger up One Wish. He's dancing to the song One Wish in the shower. Ray J comes into the shower. Ray J comes into the shower with the One Wish. You know what I'm saying? Ray J steps in the shower. He starts screaming, turning the shower off. You know what I'm saying? He like, no, out, out, out. The DJ's still going. He's still playing the music. It's a struggle. It's a struggle going on. This is like American Me. Hold on, let me pause this, man. This is like American Me right here. I don't even understand.
Wow.
It's like a shower scene. He runs down in the shower. I don't
That's the
even know.
initiation right there.
This is definitely initiation. This is definitely a humiliation initiation ritual. He got a purple bonnet.
Facts. That's the color.
He got the purple bonnet on, looking like a straight beat somebody's BM in the shower. You heard?
Wilding.
Yo, this is what kind of fire burn thing I go on. Yo, hold on, look.
Fire fit bun.
Fire burn. Yo, check it out. Look at Ray J. Ray J is naked. Ray J is naked. He got drawers on. He gets out of his clothing. He like, yo, why you not in the shower no more? What's going on?
You could tell he got Diddy five, son. Like he
Hold on, let
got
me see if I can play this.
you know,
Hold on. Hey, wow. Hold on. Let me back this up a little bit. I think they
just
was
mute it.
talking.
Just mute it. Mute it.
Nah, I think they was talking. Hold on. He tell him to get out the shower. Hold on. Hold on. They is tripping out here in these streets. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. That music still playing. Hold on. Nah, they
My
wilding with the music. I can't play the music. No means no. No, no. Look, he's
come
saying no.
wow, not
Yo,
the
look,
bubbles.
look, they tripping, bro. Yo, this is some real. Yo, look, they threw the
Hey,
bubbles on Ray J.
yo.
Nah, they tripping, bro. They wild.
They
This
yo,
is
Ray
some
J.
real.
You could tell Ray J he was into some
Kai Center's on
yo.
the side running. Kai Center's running. Hold on.
You know Cenat, man. I don't think he like, man. I ain't with all that, man. Like,
Kai Cenat is running. This is some real. I don't even know what's going on. He like turn the music off. He like turn the music off. Hold on. He like turn the music off. Get out. Oh no, he keep playing it. Hold on, he keep playing
that's
it.
crazy.
The DJ's wilding.
Come
Look,
on,
look at
Ray
him. He in the
J.
shower. Look, he waiting for Casanat.
Ray J trying to take that, take that. That's nuts. Yeah.
Look, he said, I got your address.
My son got speedos on.
He got speedos and bubbles on.
That's nuts.
Speedos and bubbles. Oh no, they tripping. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. They keep playing this music. They wilding. Now look,
Look how look
they
how
start
constant.
playing. Look, he's talking to him. They arguing. They start playing "Sexy Can I." Yo, this is some straight
Yo, but why he
wild
got
whoop.
why Castanet got his hands on his hips like that's his baby mom's or something? Like
Yo,
he
look, they
wilding.
start playing "Sexy Can I." Look, yo, check it. They start playing "Sexy Can I." What?
That's
Look at Ray J. Like, yo, what's up? What's going on? What you doing? Like, yo, why you not in the shower? Like, yo, what?
like you know the script.
Yo, this is an initiation right here, bro.
No, you
They
know he
let me
had a
tell you
lot of
something.
people come up there.
Ray J is a gatekeeper.
Right.
Ray J is a gatekeeper.
Facts.
Remember, he's supposed to be involved in the Whitney situation,
Facts.
the knockoff of Whitney and all that stuff she had going with her. He was messing with Whitney. Remember,
Facts. I heard of that
Ray
situation. Remember that?
J is a gatekeeper, bro.
His whole family, because Brandy, remember, like it goes deep as Brandy and the Monica situation, how Monica was a better singer than Brandy and she ain't blow. You know what I'm saying? Because, Brandy family is gatekeepers, man. You know, Ray J
He been
can't
in the
sing a
game since
lick.
a kid. Yes, right. He went through all the rituals, Taylor Gordon.
Right.
He went through all the rituals, Taylor Gordon. He got deep ties. That's facts. Ray J is a gatekeeper. Let me tell you something.
Definitely one of the gatekeepers,
This
family and everything.
video, this video right here
Right.
is an initiation to Ka Sanat to say, yo, listen, this is what's going down in this industry.
Even the whole marathon, whatever whatever he gave when LeBron James cut off his dreads, because you know LeBron James supposedly had cut off his dreads.
A word?
Yeah,
I know that.
cut off
Saint
his
Vintage,
locks.
Saint Vintage, what up? Salute.
Yeah, cut off his locks, bro.
Right, right, right. Ray J, Ray J is a gatekeeper, bro.
Right,
He's one of the gatekeeper. Now, if you listen to what he says in this video, he's gonna tell Sanat, you in LA. Casanat's like, how'd you even get in here? He's like, I'm crashing it. I'm crashing a party. I know everything that's going on in LA.
right,
I know these security guards.
right.
We control what he's showing Casanat is that we control all of this. That's what he's showing Casanat in this video, and that's what he's showing the world in this video. Like, all right, you can come in, but we control this. I could run up in your house. I could do what I want. I could run down on you if I want to, because we control this. This is what he's showing Casanat. You coming
Right.
into our industry. That's our security. We control all this shit. We can shut this shit down. We can let you bubble, but you gotta let us play.
Facts.
But you gotta
Got-
let us play. That's what he's showing Casanat.
But what
Yeah,
you
you
mean by?
getting
But hold on,
money.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. What you
Yeah,
mean
you
by
getting money.
play?
Yeah, you getting money, but we control this shit. Listen to their conversation.
I know that,
You
but
get
what you mean by play though? Play like what?
what you mean? What I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
You talking
You
about
gotta
peanut butter and
play.
jelly spreads? Yeah.
These dudes is out here playing. You didn't see all them dudes, Yellow Beezy. What's the dude? What's the dude with all the songs with what's the girl name from Florida? Sukiana. What's that dude name? He got a lot of sexual orientated songs. He's a young bull with a lot of sexually orientated songs. I'm gonna tell you what his name is song. Um,
Rapper?
Look at my Gucci if you love me. That dude.
Who? Say that again.
All them dudes was with Puff, bro. All them dudes got videos with Puff on islands. All these a lot of these young rapper dudes
Mm,
got videos with Puff Daddy on the islands with no girls, just chilling, getting their initiation. You heard?
mm.
Getting initiated. You know what I'm saying?
That's wild,
It's
yo.
a few of them. And I'm gonna start showing you the videos of Puff and these dudes chilling at the beach, chilling on islands in different places in different spots, getting flued out, getting flued out.
You saying the male flying them out?
The dudes.
The dudes is flying dudes out?
Puff's flying these dudes out. They chilling with Puff. They partying with Puff.
That's
And it's just them and Puff on the beach. No girls, nobody. Just them and Puff. Oiled up, you know what I'm saying? A lot of bottles of oil, you heard? Everybody's baby oil down, you heard? Shiny bodies, you heard? Glistening by the sea. You know what I'm saying?
come on, Mikey.
I'm gonna show you some of these videos. I'm gonna show you some
Come
of these
on,
videos.
Mikey.
Yo,
Come
check it
on,
out.
bro.
Yo, let's go back into this. Let's check this out. Hold on.
Let's see this, man, because now you got me.
Check this. Look. Watch. Watch. Watch this. Look what he says. Let me turn up the volume. Oh, I gotta turn it down. They chilling. They tripping with the music. They tripping with the music. I gotta turn it down.
Wow, wow.
Look, he's in the shower tripping, bro, in his drawers. He's tripping in the drawers, and he's tripping in his drawers in the shower, bro. For a grown man, bro.
Come on, son. How old is Cenat? Like in his early
Look,
30s?
go out. Right? Go get dressed. Get dressed. Okay, how about this? Get dressed. Get the light together. And come back in 30 minutes. Fuck no. Get out. Get out. Get out. Look, get dressed. You rolled them up to look like drawers. You rolled them up to look like drawers. Look, he didn't have drawers when he rolled them up.
That's crazy. This some petty. This close to petty type. Like
Look. You would. Like, what did I do though? You fucking wilding. What did I do? All I wanted to do was come in here and take a shower with
he
you.
said, you wildin'.
Look, he said, what did I do? All I wanted to do was come in here and take a shower with you. Look, hold on.
That's crazy.
Look. Listen, bro. Listen. Oh, are you going on here doing shit? Somebody wants a shower in here? No, we're not doing it. You wilding, man. Like, what did I do though? You fucking wilding. What did I do? All I wanted to do was come in here and take a shower with you. No, nigga. You heard that?
That's crazy.
You heard that?
Yeah, I heard that, bro. That's
Hold on.
wild.
Now hold on. Let me pause it. You heard that?
Nah, yeah, you definitely need to pause that.
All I definitely pause. All I wanted to do was come in here and take a shower with you.
Hey, yo.
What? Yo, initiation. That's
Definitely initiation. That's what it
That's
sounds like.
initiation rights, bro. This is what they doing out here, bro.
That's
This is
exactly
what
what it
they
sounds
doing
like to
out here,
me.
bro. This is what's going on out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you something. To each his own. You know, to each his own. But this is what's going on. He's like, and
Yeah,
Casanata saying he not with it.
yeah. I think Casanat never been with it. I think he rather take the humiliation ritual than to be doing any things like that because I seen them another time before, like when he was just starting. Him and Speed was doing uh live streams, and Speed, the dude Odd Speed, used to be on some real funny money things and stuff like that. And he used to always say, like, yo, chill with that, bro. Like, you bugging. I'm not with that. You on some real funny type stuff. So I don't know, man.
I don't know. Let me tell you
I
something. I
hope he didn't
think,
take that door.
but no, I think this is a test. This is a test. I don't know. It's a skit. Obviously, they know Ray J was coming into his house. I'm
Right.
thinking. I don't think this. I think this is a skit, right? So if this is a skit, if this is a skit, right? If this is a skit, who is this skit for? Because he's
Right.
saying no. He's saying no, but he got a bonnet on. He was singing Ray J song at the beginning, and then Ray J comes in with the hat on and gets undressed and comes in the shower like, "Oh, you singing my song like you called me, like you wanted me here." You see what I'm
Wow.
saying?
Wow. That's wow.
It's crazy, bro. Yo, it's wild.
That's wow.
He
And yo, listen, and millions of kids is watching while he stream.
right, but the whole thing is at the beginning of the video, you can see right now. I'm gonna show you with his hand. Where we at? We at 302. I'm gonna come back to 302. But at the beginning of the video, I'm gonna show you at the beginning. At the beginning, let me turn this down because the music's playing. And you gonna see his hand. He gonna say one wish. He's saying one wish. He's playing one wish. He got his finger up. He got the one. He got the one up. Is one wish. He in the shower by himself, and then Ray J comes into the shower. Then Ray J pops up,
This gotta
and
be
he
a skit.
stops. And he stops it like he like, yo, hold up, what's going on here? I like, hold up. And then Ray J gets undressed like, oh, this is what you wanted, one wish. All right, you got your wish. He like, you got your wish. This is your wish right here. I'm right here. You heard?
Yo, that's
He like, you
wow.
got your wish. I popped up in the joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I popped up in this joint. If you want this one wish, I got you. Let's go. You heard?
Yo, that's wow, boy.
And look, they start putting the soap on him. Look, he wilding, bro. They is tripping out here,
That's the
bro.
Diddy soap. That's the Diddy bubbles. That's how
That
Diddy can.
them bubbles
That's how
right
Diddy.
there. If they hit you with those bubbles, bro, you going to sleep. You heard?
You going to sleep.
You going to sleep with those bubbles. You heard?
You know it's something in the bubbles. You are.
Yo, I got your one wish. I'm here. That's what that was. That's what that one wish was. You got your wish. You called upon me. Here I am.
That's
Hold on.
crazy though.
Yo, look what he got to say. Let's go back to Casa now. Let's see what they saying. Fuck got this nigga in the house. I crashed it. Look, I crashed it. Why? Because I know you in LA, my nigga. And I know everybody in LA. And I don't want to talk to the security that I know that let me in, but these my niggas, bro. Like, what I gotta do? You want me to leave? Yo,
What I
leave.
gotta
Get the
do though?
quick and then put on tone and everything. Okay, all right, my boy. Okay, that's the child. All right, just go out there and get some nice thing. Roy J? Ray J? What else? Hey, look, you want me like that? Yeah.
My boy said, "What I gotta do?"
Come on, Ray J. Ain't no fucking way I got him in the crib. Listen. He said on the dead homies. And then come back up finish. He said, hold on. He said on the dead homies. Yo, these dudes be violent. He said on the dead homies. Listen. And I don't like talk to the security that I know that let me in, but these my niggas, bro. Like, what I gotta do? You want me to leave? Yo, leave. Get your life together real quick, and then come on home. Yo, listen. In that shit, he's saying, look. In that shit, he's saying the security's my. He said I crashed it.
I
That's my
crashed
the
it.
security is my dudes. I control these dudes. We control this. We letting you rock. All right, you rocking, but you in my town. I can come up in here and do what I want with you when I want. That's what that
Right,
was, bro.
right.
That
Letting
was
them
a
know.
subliminal message to show you I can come up here and do what I want with you when I want. This our shit. We letting you rock. Go ahead, bro.
No, because yo, you telling you speaking the truth, bro. He had a lot of celebrities um, come through. He making a lot of money. He's gaining a lot of popularity with the kids. Um, and once you control the kids and you got the kids' ear, they pay close attention to you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, he took that, he stepped into that door, that ritual with all the celebrities showing up to his to his mat. I don't know what it's called. It was called something. A marathon, a marathon 3, something like that. Marathon, something like that. But it
Oh
was
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
it was something like that. Jim Jones came up there, a couple of the gatekeepers, LeBron James, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, but you speaking facts, bro. You know what I mean? I actually agree with you. You know, Ray J was basically letting him know, like, yeah, you doing your thing, but we everywhere. We'll pop up anywhere. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and it's crazy, man. It's crazy that, these dudes go through these doors and not understand what how they just handing over in their life to the industry and and how they gonna become puppets. You feel what I'm saying? Like, wow. But that was a ritual though. That definitely was a ritual though, bro.
Let's see the end of this joint. We're gonna finish up the response and move on. Let's go.
Damn, the bubbles look crazy though, son. That's nah for real,
All right,
bro.
my boy. Okay, that's the cow. All right, just go out there and get some nice thing. Roy J? Ray J? What else? My face. Look at me like that. Yeah, come on. All the lip on there. Come on, Ray J. Ain't no fucking way I got him in the crib. Listen. On a dead home. And then come back up there. All right, thanks, man. All right. Stop looking like no, but you wild and gay. Like nobody fault, my nigga. I'm from out here, nigga. I know
The bubbles. My son trying to go in the other shower. Mad bubbles everywhere.
Yo. Go to the shower. Talk about the thing. Get shower. Get the feet, bro. Get the day ready. Come on, bro. That's not cool, man. Ready, bro. Come on, bro.
Come on, bro. That's not cool, y'all. He not with it. My boy not with it.
He got the DJ in the shower. They tripping out here, you heard?
Come
Why
on,
you got
son. How the DJ is watching you in the shower though? You in the shower on live
watch?
stream with a DJ playing music.
They
Let's
tripping,
get
bro.
to that. Let's start
They
with that
tripping.
right there. Come
They
on,
tripping,
man.
bro. I don't want that kind of. I don't want that kind of money when the DJ's in the shower with me. I don't want that kind of money, you heard?
That's a fact.
I don't want. I don't. The DJ can pull up to the crib and do in the shower with me. I don't want
Shower,
that kind of money, you heard? I don't want that
shower
kind of
action
clout.
is crazy. DJ watching me
I
take a
don't. I
shot. I
don't
don't
want
care
that
if I
clout,
got
you heard?
Listen, I don't care if I got shorts on or not. You can't tell me nothing. That's violation right there.
That's initiation clout right there. I don't want that clout, you heard? I ain't go front.
Yeah. Yeah, they playing next. The
That
big dogs, is gonna be calling him. Yo,
they already talking to him.
they already on him.
What? You
You
serious?
think he fell for it already?
Yeah, he already in. He got that stupid purple bonnet on. Of course he's in.
Yo, they said female DJ, not a man. Come on.
Of course he's in. He got that dumbass purple bonnet on. Of course he's in. You
Come on.
serious?
Not
He
Kai.
in there. This is a skit, bro. They planned this. This is some stuff that they worked out, bro. This is a skit, bro. So all that was a plan for Dre J to come in there, try to get in the shower with him and play games with him. This is a whole play, bro. You heard?
No, Drewski already in there. Like they said Drewski did it. I know Drewski is all the way. He walked through the door. He don't even care. Drewski don't even care. He don't even when he was growing up, his friends wasn't around. Shit, like, he don't even care. Drewski
Hey,
walked through that door without no problem.
listen. They went through that door, bro. You heard?
That's crazy.
Let me tell you something, bro. In America, from what I'm learning and what I'm seeing and what I've learned from the industry, you ain't getting a certain amount of money, a kind of clout, unless you go through one of them doors. It's over. You ain't getting the next level. And the money he getting, Castaneda got what he's doing.
Hold, what's his? Hold on.
He
Let me
got
see
next.
something.
He
What
got
is
next.
Costa not? Hold on.
Right there, I see 18 million followers, bro.
Let me see something.
Homie got 18 million followers. He came to New York and did a giveaway. They shut the streets down. They had to shut the city down.
He got 19.9 million followers, 7.3 million subscribers, 422 million views. And that's just probably
I know. I told you he's in, bro. I seen Nicki Minaj. I seen all of everybody on his show, bro. Ice Spice,
how much
every
is
lit
Costa not
rapper
worth?
on his show, bro. He is all the way in, bro. Let me tell you something. I see Jim Jones and them trying to get a podcast. They trying to be like him. They trying
What's
to be
his
like
net?
this kid. Listen, they trying to get like him. I know. What's his net worth?
35 million.
They trying to get like him, bro. When you see all these dudes streaming and doing podcasts, they trying to get like homie, bro. They trying to get like him.
35 mil. Son like 20 some years old.
Yeah, bro, he lit. It's over. He gone.
Yeah, he gone.
He gone. It's over. He gone. But when you see these dudes coming up here, they coming to the internet, they trying to get like him. I show speed, but they got the youth. Them dudes got the youth. These old dudes, like, even like us, we on YouTube, we telling our own, we got our own little niche audience, we got our own little, our own little corner, but they got the youth. They got the majority of the youth. It's over, bro. You heard?
Yo,
All
and
the
this
hip
is how
hop artists,
they said he's a he's from New York City, Trinidadian mother and Haitian father.
right?
He has a twin sister named Kia and older brother named Devontae, younger brother named Khalil. As a teenager, Sanat went to Frederick Douglass Academy, graduated in 2019. He subsequently enrolled in Mooresville State College to study business administration. However, due to difficulties balancing schoolwork with his social media career, Cenat dropped out of college in 2020. Originally aspiring to become a comedian, Cenat posted short form comedy videos on Instagram as a teenager. He eventually joined YouTube in 2018. 2018, so that's 7 years ago, for which he began creating prank challenging videos after he discovered he would after being discovered by YouTube fandom. He joined a YouTube group AMP and started appearing in his videos. So he had to start with fandom, and I see that he came back and showed all the dudes that he started with love. He gave them
Right.
good rollies, gave them some bread, some good everything that other people gave, like came with presents, they made sure his peoples had too. So that's a salute, man. He always look out for his peoples, man.
Right. Right. Nah, bro, that's good though, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't front that. That's good though, bro. You heard? I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yo, you hear me? Yo, Smitty, where you go? Smitty, Smitty, you left on me, bro? Hi, I'm a rapper from Korea. I'm curious how foreigners will feel about my music. The song is called Rolls Royce Cars by Vice Versa. I'd love for you to listen to it and give me some feedback. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check your
Yeah.
song out. I'm gonna check that song out.
What song?
Nah, it's a song. It's a brother from Korea in here. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out. He said he got a song. I'm gonna check it out.
He
Yeah,
said it's
bro.
called Rolls Royce Cars by Vice Versa.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Why not? Why would not? You know what I'm saying? But yo, I'm listening to you. Go ahead, bro. I'm listening to you, heard?
Nah, Casanat, man, he's a good dude, man. You know what I'm saying? I
I
just
mean,
hope he don't fall victim to the industry. You
yo,
know
that's hard, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's hard, bro.
what?
That's hard. I ain't gonna front. That's hard, you heard?
What?
To not fall victim to that industry, bro. That ain't easy. Bigger, greater people than him that fell victim from what I see. You know what I'm saying? Greater people don't fell victim, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right, right.
Real talk, bro. Greater people don't fell victim, bro. But but we got up next, man.
Yo,
What we got up next?
yo, we got that kid. Y'all need to tap into that dude. Rolls Royce car by Vice Versa.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it
That's
out.
fire. That's fire right there.
You seen
It's
it?
off top.
We got Mark Lamont Hill and Queen's Flip
Queen's flip out here. Wow.
beefing right now. Hold on. Let's check this
Queen's
out.
flip
Let's check
always
some of
into
this out.
something though, bro.
Queen's Flip and Mark Hill is going at it right now. You know what I'm saying?
I think
Um,
Queen's flip. I ain't gonna say. Go ahead. Let me see what's going on, and
God,
then
what you about to say? Go ahead. Say what you got to say, bro.
I think Queen's flip be wilding sometime, man. Like I don't know if he do it for clout or he's just like that in real life, man. Like a straight bug out, yo. He's a bug out, yo.
Right.
He a bug out, man.
Right.
He always into something like, I don't know if these things is staged, but that's what it seemed like. Some of this, like even on Eastern Parkway, you know, it's like he's staying controversy, man. But salute to Queenz Flip, man. You know,
Right. Here we
his
go.
name's still relevant.
I hear you, bro.
I don't know. He be wilding sometimes.
Let's get it. Let's get to it. Let's see what they got to say.
Dude, there's a lot of you said it. We take disrespectful before that. You said I take disrespectful. Hey, man, I'm not trying. I'm not potting. I'm not potting. I know. What you doing? What? Are we talking? Yo. No, every time you get mad, talk like they not for you. No, you homies, you suck at us. I said that. No, y'all can't talk outside. No, y'all.
They said let's talk outside. Hold on, let's talk outside. Talk outside is like the next level. Hold on. We gotta. I don't know about that sound right there.
Almost fight. That's right. These were the two.
Hold
on.
One thing I can say about Flip,
who can take Mark and Flip.
Check it out.
Too many people talking. I'm not gonna talk over. So we'll all be quiet. What topic do you want to talk about? Nothing. But today it would boil over. So let's outline what exactly led up to this moment. Now, as with all, that is 2 years ago, I took a short. Wait, what did he say? That is what Flip is referring to as Mark sneak dissing. I love y'all. Sneaky. Respect you. It's not sneaky. I'm talking to you. You're not listening. Then Flip says he's a team player. Listen, pay attention, Mark. I need you to hear me. I'm a team player. So, but Mark is like, whoa. He pays lips. You don't get insecure. Hey. You don't fight for space. I mean, this guy was saying a lot of stuff, and I think deals he quit on.
Mel Jones, if you got something, we'll promote you too.
There, also conversation that they had a starts to pump his chest up. Let's talk about it. Saying that Mark always tries to suck up to the. Mark started to get. Then starts to get.
No, this dude is talking too much, man. Hold on. He's talking too much. I gotta get another one. I don't know. He's talking too much. I just gotta get the clip.
One thing I can say about the dude, Queenz Flip, is that when somebody tell him to get there, like, yo, what's up? How you want to do this? He always ready to go. He be on dumb out time. Like, he be always ready to go. I don't know what's up with Queen's Water.
Because people will hear that and think I do that. Well, I don't know if you do it. But I have any reason to think I do that. I don't know. Any reason to think I do that? I said. Because you just said that. You said you cracking the joke with Joe. Like, oh, no, listen what I'm trying to tell you. Oh, go ahead. Listen what I'm trying to tell you. I think the people need to see this show. Hey, you got. And guess what? It's going out. It's going out.
What's the difference between what we did last week?
Just want to care about what people shouldn't see, then shut up. Then don't say it. Right. I'm comfortable with everything I'm saying. Okay. It's going right out. I love you, Flip. I love you too.
Got you, Rob Mel Jones.
But no, I don't backbite. As a matter of fact, next to it, UPS, here's the tracking link. As a matter of fact, you know I don't. Because whatever you ever told me, you know I ain't never come out. And whatever ever happened that I witnessed to, I ain't never said shit about. Yeah, you kept your secrets, nigga. I'm not going to say it because then I have to say it. Yeah, we kept your secrets. That's all I'm going to say. What secret? I can't nobody up here say nothing different. Your secret. We kept your secrets, boy. What secrets? We know your secrets. I'll tell you I'm not even going to allude to it on here. I don't use that thing. See, this is loyal. That's not loyal. That's that shit you do.
Yo, what secrets is they talking about? They tripping out here. Yo, Bucks, what up? What secrets they talking about? They tripping, bro.
It's our secrets.
He ain't gonna blow you up in front of millions, nigga. Please, what you talking about? No, and to be clear, for the ones, it ain't nothing personal. It ain't about personal life. I don't want to make it sound like that because I don't want people to think. Oh, you talking about anything that I tell you, niggas, anything that happened, I can talk about. And it's for you to talk about. So anything that I say, so if you allude to it, because you say a lot of tricky words. No, I don't. I say regular words that's tricky to you.
Tricky words, funny as shit.
That's another thing you do, right? Like, my nigga, you the busiest man in the world. You spend 1,000 hours trying to communicate and speak to people to be accepted by people that this community, that this nigga built through the community. I don't need to do that. That's our job. I believe believe in myself. That's our job. Our job is to come up here and work and show and put our best foot forward. And that's what I do. That's our job. Plus, do other shit behind the scenes. You mean like promote the show? You try to win favor. You try to win favors. You mean like favor? You try to win favors. All right, you're an idiot.
You hear Queenz Flip saying that Marc Lamont try to win favor. Now this is what the argument. This is the real argument right here. This is what they going through. Now check it out. Listen, check it out.
I'm listening.
With the fans, on top of that, even if you do win favors, even if you do win favors, you try to point out everything else that nobody do. That's sucker shit to me. When do I do that? You try to point out. Don't call me a sucker no more. Don't call me a sucker no more. Don't call me a sucker.
He said that. He checked him.
Like, hold up. That's sucker shit. Yo, listen, don't call me a sucker no more. Don't call me a sucker no more. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. Listen.
But don't call me a sucker no more. Don't call me a sucker no more. I'm not calling you. I'm saying that. I can take that. I'm not calling you. I'm saying.
He said, F you then. Yo, Marc Lamont Hill is a righteous black brother. They got him on the Joe Budden podcast going straight hood. You're
ready to put hands on him.
Ready to get it shaky with Queenz Flip. He like, yo, hold up. Don't call me no sucker. Like, stop it. I'm not a sucker. I'm a righteous black brother, but I'm not a sucker. He about to put that black fist, that power to the people's fist on Queenz Flip. You heard? That power, yo, listen, when that power to the people's fist hits you, it hits you with the strength of the ancestors. You heard?
That
you don't want that righteous right, that righteous right. That righteous white is one that's gonna take you on up out of here, you heard? Queenz Flip don't want no parts of that righteous right, you heard?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, let's go. Let's see what's going on. They ain't tripping out here, you heard?
You not a sucker, and I'm telling you, you say that sucker shit, I take it like you say that to me. So I'm saying, what I'm saying, listen to this. Let's both calm down. No. I'm saying let's both calm down. Let's both calm down. Because I'm telling you right now, the way you're talking to me, I'm taking a different.
That black hand to make them understand. That's right. You heard Buck? Buck said that black hand to make them understand. That black fist to make them get the gist. You heard? Hit him with that black fist, make him get the gist.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm saying let's talk about
that black hand to make him understand.
You ain't gotta say that sucker shit. So I'm saying you're not a sucker, but I said the behavior that happened. Then we good. Then we good. Now let's get back to the show. But that's why you saying that? Because when you say that sucker shit, I'll take that as disrespectful. And I take that as something to me. To me. So I'm trying to tell you. But there's a lot of shit you say to niggas that we take disrespectful before. There's a lot of shit you said I take disrespectful. Nigga, I'm not gonna talk about it on air because I'm not you.
I'm afraid.
So at the end of the day, I'm not you.
I'm not gonna talk good about it on air because I'm not you. You trying to be messy on air. You trying to bring this to the air. I'm not you, Queenz Flip.
Right.
I'm not gonna bring this out on air because I'm not you.
Right.
You try to bring this out on air to be messy on some baddies argument shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what the baddies do. The baddies don't. I don't even watch baddies and none of that stuff no more.
I don't even watch no shit.
Yo, they shoot the fade. They be fighting for nothing, bro. You heard?
Yo, bro, that's my word. Any girl or anybody that's watching that, I already know what type of time you want.
Yeah, that's just that. It ain't nothing. They always do.
I would never watch.
They argue over nothing and fight over nothing, bro. You heard?
Yo, bro, I'm telling you, I done walked into people watching that shit. That shit is terrible, son. The way they got the sisters looking up there. That shit is
they look
nasty,
crazy up there.
Bro.
They got their drawers on. They be out there wilding with the droopy drawers. I'm like, yo, how this girl got on droopy drawers on the show? Like, what is going on?
Hair not braided, shit all messed up. Like, that shit is
looking
nasty,
crazy, man. Bro. That baddie shit crazy. That set us back at least like 80 years. You heard? 80
Flintstone years with that.
That's got to be like 200 years. They got to take us back to slavery. You got to be like slavery, like 1756. You heard? That's like the Django.
Any way it looks,
the Django when they was fighting in front of the slave master, bro. That's like Django when them dudes was fighting in front of the slave master. That dude. Yeah, bro, that's nasty, bro. Let's get back into this. Let's see what they talking about.
Yo, guys, salute.
All right. Hey, money. I'm not potting. I know. Nigga, don't fucking say it.
New York, Nicky, baby.
They started, yo, New York Mickey baby, what up? Salute. You already know Queens
Salute.
get the money. Yo, check it out. You see, they stood up. Queens Flip stood up like, yo, why you standing up? Why you standing up? Look, it's about to get nasty.
Queens, that yo, I ain't gonna front.
Y'all make y'all.
We can pot.
Mark.
Then let's talk outside.
Mark.
He said we can talk outside or we can pod. We can podcast or we can talk outside. We can talk outside or we can podcast. What you want to do, Queens Flip? You want to talk outside or you want to podcast? You from Linden and Farmers, you should have went and talked outside. We talk outside.
Yeah, I mean, what I saw is him talk
My block,
outside. Queens get the
we
money.
might podcast, but we'll talk outside too. If you need us to talk outside, bro, we can talk outside. You know what I'm
Where
saying? We don't
Lamont
got
from?
a podcast.
Where the dude Lamont from?
I don't know where Mark Lamar Hill is from. I don't. I ain't gonna lie. Where is that? It's a good question. Put that in the chat. Where? Put it in the comment section. Where is Mark Lamar Hill from? I don't know where he's from. I ain't gonna lie. I know he a positive black brother, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know he a positive black brother. Oh, Philly?
Oh, he got the nutshell.
Oh yeah, nah, they fight in Philly.
Oh, they fight in Philly.
Philly get it shaking. Philly get it
Philly,
shaking.
New Jersey, yo, everything up that shit.
Philly get
Philly,
busy.
New Jersey, them
Philly
dudes
gets
got
busy.
hands.
Philly got hands.
And
Philly got
Jersey.
hands.
Jersey
Philly,
too, bro.
Philly don't care. He from Philly? I didn't know Mark Lamar Hill was from Philly. Philly gets busy. You heard? I've been through
Facts.
Philly, good times and bad times. You heard? Philly gets busy, you heard? Philly don't
get
play.
busy. Shout out to Philly. Shout out to
Yo,
the whole Philly,
salute
man.
to Philly, man. Salute to PA. Salute to Philly, man.
Wow.
Philly gets busy, you heard? Philly gets with them hands. Philly will put them hands on you, you heard? I didn't know he was from Philly, you heard?
AP, no, Jersey and Philly, knuckle check is crazy, son. I
Yeah,
ran into a dude, my first bid from Jersey. Word to my mother, son. This dude hit me. I said, he is not hitting me again like that, bro. He is not.
Yo, both Kabirs is from Jersey.
What?
Both of my brothers,
I said, he ain't hitting me
salute to my
like
brothers
this no more,
Kabirs.
bro.
Both of my brothers Kabirs, they both box, they both fight. They was in jail with us. Both Kabirs is from Jersey. The one that
I
be
heard
with
they used to
Moshe.
box in their jails.
Oh nah, they was boxing in New York. They was in New York with us. They went to jail. They was in prison with New York. You got Big Kabir. That's my big bro. You got the other Kabir. I know both of them. You know what I'm saying? Both of them really my big bro. I'm out jack both of them. You know what I'm saying? But one
No,
I'm
but I'm
closer
saying
to
I
one.
heard they boxed in they state prisons.
Yeah, but they boxed. Yo, you got the Jersey dude that was boxing in New York, though, bro. You listening to me?
Okay.
They was boxing with us. Kabir, Muslim Kabir, that works with Moshe, they was boxing in New York. You got the other Kabir that was from Jersey that was boxing in New York too, you heard?
Okay.
And they both, they both on the internet. They both out here doing good work in the community. Good brothers, you know what I'm saying? Both of them was official, solid dudes, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Official dudes. I think I did a show We Locked In with Kabir at his house. I was at his house. Me and Moshe pulled up to his crib, bro. That's my big bro, you heard?
Nah, salute.
But salute to Kabir, you know what I'm saying? The bro, the
Salute
big bro.
Jersey, salute Philly, man. Facts.
Salute Jersey, salute Philly. But I ain't know Marlon Mark was from Philly. He pressed Queen's Flip though.
Nah, he was ready to go.
He told Queen's Flip come outside.
Yo, come outside. Let me holler at you.
Oh Lord, Monday. This is Monday Madness, you know. We on Monday Madness time.
Madness, man.
You know what I'm saying? You got football time. You got Monday Madness time. We lit over here, you heard? Hood Love TV, a lot going on TV. We lit. Let's get it.
Nah, facts.
Fuck that.
Mark and Flip. It's not fuck that.
Every time you get mad, you talk niggas like they pussy and they not. I didn't call you pussy. No, you called me a fucking sucker.
He said, you call me a sucker. That's the same shit. You're
right.
You might as well call me Buns. Like,
right.
Hold on, let's get it. Hold on. We on Flip body. Flip don't want to fight. Yo, Flip, I know you're not backing down. You gotta get that fade, Flip.
Flip went outside, man.
You gotta get the fade, Flip. Hold on.
I said Flip ready.
Stop. We can't talk outside. They can talk outside. They can't talk outside.
No, y'all can talk outside. No, y'all not outside.
Yo, Mark Lamar Hill, all that righteous black brother shit went out the window.
I'm talking
to this nigga outside. Yo, Mark. Yo, we look up to you, bro. Yo, Mark Lamont Hill. We look up to you, bro. You on the CNN, you be all over the internet. You can't be like this. You gotta lead us to Bad Mikey, Smitty, the dirty section, China. You know what I'm saying? You can't be on this timing, bro. If you need me to shoot a fade for you, Marlon Mark Hill, I'll pop out for you. Hit me up. Hit Bad Mikey up. Yo, listen, Bad Mikey, I gotta do a fade. I need you to do this
Yo,
fade for me. I'll do the fade for you, Mark. You gotta be the good
shit.
brother, bro. We can't hear the good brother talking about, yo, tell this nigga to step outside. The
Right.
good brothers can't do this on the internet, bro.
The good brothers gotta chill, man.
The good brothers gotta chill, bro.
Come on, man.
The good brothers gotta chill. I like Lamar Hill, and he a righteous brother. I like, I love his content, but he don't need this, bro. He don't need this, right? He don't need that action. We don't need him on the action time like that, bro. You heard?
Right.
You know what
And
I'm saying? He
Philly,
gonna
yo, I
you
ain't
gonna
gonna
scare the
front.
white people. You gonna scare the
Queen's
white
Flip
people,
be,
Lamar Hill.
Queen's Flip be on the instigating tip though, man.
Yo, listen, Lamar Hill don't need to be on his time. And Queen's Flip is like that. He be fighting, he be doing shit. He be just fighting in Brooklyn. He be just
Right.
fighting in Brooklyn. At the parade. He got maced
Wildin'.
by the police. They got maced by the police. Queen's Flip is always into some shit like that. But we don't need Lamar Hill. Homie is a solid voice for the black community on the internet, bro. You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree. I agree.
Homie is a solid voice. He's smart, college educated. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Like, we don't need him on the internet doing that, bro. I'd rather be goofy than him. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? You got guys out here to do that shit. You don't need Lamar Hill on that time. You heard?
Now I
Come
get what
on.
you saying, man.
And let me tell you something, man. Shame on the Joe Budden podcast for even having Lamar Hill and some shit like this, bro. Y'all niggas is bozos for this, bro. And I like
Right.
Joe Buttons. He rocked with my team. He came up with he got rich for fucking with my team. You know what I'm saying? So, I like Joe Buttons. You know what I'm saying? Salute to him. Salute to Queen's Flip. Salute to the whole podcast. I watch them subscribe. But come on, bro. Y'all can't have dudes that got great voices out here looking like bozos like this. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that do look kind of crazy.
Come on, bro. Not Mark. This is the first time I ever seen Mark Hill on the internet like this, bro. This
And
is the
this is my
first
first.
time.
I'm not even gonna lie. This is my first introduction to this brother. Really, I wasn't
AP,
on
you
this.
right. Flip said Flip tricked him out of position. You right, bro. I
Right.
believe that, bro. I believe that,
Right.
bro. That's foul, bro. That's some foul shit though, that you make a man have to step out there like that and really protect his name and his manhood on your podcast. Like, what the fuck what y'all doing over there?
But I said that,
That's
Mikey
corny,
B.
bro.
I
That's some
said
corny
that.
shit, bro. I
He,
bring
he's
all kind of dudes on the internet, bro. I never bring dudes up here and try to like make a fool of them unless they was making a fool of themselves already. Then I just called them out. But other than that, bro, every time I brought somebody to the internet, I brought them for their stories. I respected their legacy and their names. And this is some corny shit, bro. Go ahead, bro. What you was about to say, Smitty? Excuse me.
but no disrespect to Flip, and how he creates his content. But look at this shit. Look how he came in the game, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look at the shit he was doing to his children to make shit. The like he would do anything. You know what I'm saying? I feel like every time he get in front of somebody, he tries to make a scene or you know belittle somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a little cocky. Excuse me, to me. That's number one. And like you said, for a brother to be in that space, why would you trick him out? Come on, man. Like it's nasty, man. Like whose side you on, Flip?
Yeah,
You
that's
feel what I'm
crazy, bro.
saying?
That's
Like
nasty work, bro. I don't like
whose
that.
side you on?
I like
You
Marlon
know?
Buck Hill. He a smart dude. He a smart dude. He's very wise. A great voice for the black community, bro. We don't need him up here looking crazy like that. Like he don't need to be stepping outside and dropping N bombs and going in like that. Some be on CNN, some be everywhere. They Jackson. Like college, he's obviously got a high education. Like we don't
Well
need we don't
educated, facts.
yeah, we don't need that shit out here, bro. We don't need dudes like that. You know what I'm saying? I would never call a dude like that. That's like my bro Moshe. He got a master's degree. I
Mm.
would never call him out here into no buffoonery, purposely, get him caught into that shit. What I know the work that he doing out here in the community, and the stuff that he's doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I agree. I definitely
That's
agree
that's
with
that's
you.
horrible, bro. I don't jack that at all. That's horrible, bro. But let's hear the rest of this shit, bro. That's hard. That's nasty, bro.
In this hallway, not in this hallway, you're not. Yeah, y'all take that shit up to a project block or somewhere.
You hear Joe Buttons? Joe Buttons is like, y'all take that shit up to a project block or something. Not in this hallway. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's nasty, bro. Like, what you doing? What y'all doing up there? Y'all bugging. They tripping.
Right.
Melissa Ford just quit the Joe Budden show. And let me tell you something. This is probably going to affect the Joe Budden show, bro. You heard?
Mm.
Melissa Ford just quit. Now you got Mark Hill.
Oh snap! Melissa Ford just quit.
Melissa Ford ain't no female up. They got a new female from Philly, Mona.
Wow.
She from Philly. They got a new female up there from Philly named Mona. Up there, light
Wow.
skin sister up there
Yeah, I
named
stopped
Mona.
listening. I stopped looking at that dude, man. That's crazy.
They gonna mess that bag up. I'm telling you, they're gonna mess this bag up. And they said the reason why Joe Buttons did this is because the ratings dropped, the views dropped, and they started arguing with the cast members, and this is what gets the views back up. And now people start watching again. We all start talking again, and it's true. But at what cost? You can't. You gotta just good. You gotta just give good content. You can't rely on the the host of the show beefing and arguing. That shit is corny. That shit gonna get played out. You gotta remember, where's Joe Buttons coming from hip hop, but he coming from Love and Hip Hop right after that. Remember, he was on Love and Hip Hop for years, so he know the card they was playing to keep that Love and Hip Hop shit going. You heard?
Right. I see where you're coming from.
That's he knows what cards they was playing. He know he was on Love and Hip Hop for years and years and years, bro. He got some years on Love and Hip Hop. Remember,
Mm.
with all them different girls and all them different beefs he had up there, so he know what it takes to keep a good show going on the internet or on social media, bro. He knows what to keep. How he know how to keep it popping. You heard?
No, I agree.
And I don't know if he put Flip up to pick this fight with Marc Lamont, but I don't think Marc Lamont was like in privy to the conversation that they had. Like, yo, somebody got to argue. I don't think he played himself out of position like that on purpose. I don't think so. I think they just pushed his buttons and played them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But let's go.
What are y'all talking about?
That's what I said. This is all fucking dumb shit. If we partner, let's get the fuck off. Exactly. Let's pod.
Y'all can't scare my. What's up, everybody? This is the world.
Yeah, bro, it's nasty, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's nasty. That's nasty work right there, bro. You heard?
Yeah, man. But Flip is always into something, man. Like
He
when
invites
stuff.
Queen's Flip to step in the hallway, and I ain't about to mess up the bag for a while. You know what a lot has changed. They doing this is
They gonna mess
being
up that
called a
bag
sucker.
over
This is where
there.
I feel like
Yo, go subscribe to Forgotten Kings TV. That's what I was just watching that clip from. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that's nasty, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to see that, bro. That's nasty, bro.
Yeah, they gonna mess that bag up over there.
That's bad. That's that. With them doing that, they just lost Melissa Ford. I don't know. I think let me tell you something. Mark Lamar Hill might step back. It might not be soon where we see it at, but Mark Lamar Hill is probably gonna step back from the show at some point, like soon, bro. Because they
Mm.
brought him up there to be a smart guy to have an edge with the black community. That's his position.
Hey,
But with Queen's Flip on his timing, he's comedian, he's funny, shock jock, wildin'. That ain't gonna mix. You got them other dudes up there. They kind of smart. They be on street timing sometimes. So you got the street element, you got a comedian, and Queen's flipping what he do. You got Marlon Mark Hill with a good to be the smart guy on the show, wise black elder on the show. If you're gonna bring a person like that on the show, You gotta respect their position. You gotta make sure everybody respects their position. You do
Right.
that goofy shit. You do that goofy shit with them other dudes or whoever you else you bring up there. You don't do that shit with him. You don't do that shit with no elders that's smart in the community, that's wise, and play no games and trick them into that shit, bro.
Right.
Well, let me tell you something, bro.
Do you
I
think
got
by
I got go ahead,
go
go ahead,
ahead.
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. What you about to say? Go ahead, bro.
No, do you think by Queen's Flip always going at people that this battle might kind of, you know, this a battle that he wasn't prepared for, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if dudes start, you know, reaching out? Because I'm quite sure he got more connections with him being on CNN and other places. You know what I'm saying? Like, he probably could reach out and, like, start putting some, blackball on this dude.
I don't know about that. I don't. Maybe you're right, but I don't know about that. But I think this shit is all a play. Let me tell you something, bro. When I be seeing shit like this, I see this shit as a way for the industry cats to belittle the elders in black culture.
Mm,
That's what I see here. This is a
mm,
play against black culture again, bro. We don't got no respect for our fucking elders, my nigga.
mm,
We don't got no respect for our elders, bro. We
mm,
don't got no respect for the people with wisdom in our community, bro. This is
mm,
a buffoonery shit, bro. These dudes is corny as hell, bro. That shit is corny, bro. We don't got no respect, bro. And I was just thinking about that shit like earlier. Like I was thinking about that shit. I was like, I open up doors. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
If I see an elder coming up, like if I'm at a store and you ain't even gotta be close. I see an old woman, an old black woman, an old white woman, or whatever. I'ma hold a door till you come to the door.
Right.
That's the shit that was instilled in me
No, that's a fact.
through ass whippings. I'm just being honest.
No, that's a fact, bro.
Through
That's how we was
respect
raised.
to how we was raised, bro. We got respect, bro.
No,
Like
facts.
these motherfuckers don't got no respect, bro.
Mm.
It's like no respect, bro. And let me tell you something. If we didn't respect them rules, we was getting broken up. We was getting our
Broken up.
ass kicked. I'm being honest.
No, that's a fact.
They instilled that shit with an iron fist. You see what
Iron
I'm
Fist.
saying? We wasn't talking back to no women in the family. We wasn't doing none of that shit. All that shit was outlawed. And to this day, I still got a healthy respect for my elders due to that. You see what I'm saying? And
And
don't get me wrong, as a mature man, I understand what it is. But I hold a door for 4 or 5 people in a row with no
fact,
problem.
it don't say nothing.
For 4 or 5 people in a row, men,
And
women, everybody. I hold a door. Once I start holding the door, I just hold it for everybody. Go ahead. Don't worry
yeah,
about it. I got it.
right. And don't
But it's
worry
like
about
it's just
nothing.
no respect, bro. And this is more further erosion of intellectuals in the black community that's not hip hop heads.
Right.
That's not the goofy niggas. And when I say goofy niggas, I'm saying that shit on purpose, bro. I don't even
Nah,
use that N word, you heard? I
nah,
don't
real
even
talk.
use that shit, bro. But when you talking about dude, this goofy shit, bro, homie is a respected scholar on the whole fucking internet. How y'all got him up here on his timing?
Cause dudes don't care, bro. This is how they want us to look.
There's a bunch of fucking bozos up here, bro. That's some bozo shit, bro.
That's how they want dudes to look.
That's horrible, bro. And like Ramel Jones said, it's the agenda.
Mm,
Right, it is. And I agree with that, bro. I believe that it's an agenda against any intellectual black man to make him look like a fool or a buffoon, bro. It's horrible out here, bro. These streets is nasty, bro.
and that, yo, bro, like I said, man, he gonna pick the
Right.
wrong
Mark got
fight.
more to lose than Flip. That's right, AP. It's crazy, bro. Go ahead, bro. Excuse me, for cutting
Oh,
your
I'm
wisdom.
just saying he gonna pick the wrong, fight, and it's gonna be over for Flip, man. You know what I'm
And
saying? Like,
I don't blame. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. I don't blame this on completely on Queen's Flip or Joe Buttons, bro. I'll fuck with them, but it's a cultural thing, bro. This is a cultural thing. The same shit we see with Jim Jones and Mandu, the same shit we see with other elders, them disrespecting Martin Luther King. Like, let me tell you something. I experienced some of the shit that Martin Luther King went through when I was in prison, bro.
mm,
They was beating our ass, bro. We went up against them. We went up against them through our little jabs. Some dudes got some little scratches off. Some homies got some scratches off on them. But they beat our ass.
mm,
They beat our ass. Once they got them cuffs on us, bro, they beat our ass, bro. I understood the struggle of Martin Luther King, bro, getting my ass whooped for years on Rikers Island, my nigga. I'm
mm.
just being honest. But it was resistance. We had to show, resistance to oppression that we faced.
That's real talk.
These dudes be still to this day, a lot of these lames on the internet will speak against Martin Luther King, bro. But Martin Luther King went to the most racist areas in America with a Bible, no thoughts of defending himself.
You don't think there was plays
Hear,
back in the
hear me
days
out.
like it
Listen, you
is?
gotta hear me out. Hear me out, bro.
Go ahead.
With no thoughts of defending himself, with women and children, clergy and church people, right? Marched and they knew they was gonna get beat by the police, hosed down by the most racist people in America. He knew that was gonna happen, bro. These sucker dudes right here won't walk on their lanes block armed. They won't walk through their ops block at all with a bare face. These dudes is masked up. You don't know who they are. You can't see them. They won't walk through their block, they ops block like that. But they'll talk shit about Martin Luther King. They'll talk shit about Martin Luther King, bro. But these dudes won't go near their ops block if they ain't 10 deep, 20 deep, masked up, armed. You see what I'm saying?
Mm,
On time, and they won't walk through that shit on some shit like Martin Luther King, bro. But they'll
mm,
talk down about Martin Luther King, bro.
mm.
They'll talk down about Martin Luther King, bro, but they won't, they own ops, they own enemies. Get up tomorrow and I'm gonna I'm gonna go live, walking through my ops block. Let's do a challenge on that. All y'all dudes talk shit about Martin Luther King. Let's see y'all go live walking through y'all ops block.
They already doing that, bro. Them dudes is insane.
They're not doing that shit.
That's
Where
they
they doing
are.
that at?
It's tapes all through YouTube. These dudes walking through
And
their
I seen
ops
a
block.
bunch of dudes get shot, beat. I seen a bunch of dudes getting
Nah.
beat, shot, chased. You
Yo, nah.
get a new
These-
life. Right? They go through their op blocks, and next they come up the block, they're a Christian, reformed. You heard? Reformed. You heard? Reformed Christian. You heard? Just like now they got the Bible. You heard in the house with their mother. Now they got the Bible. You heard? Ma, listen, you was right about all this shit. I done seen dudes get chased through Chicago. I seen a bunch of dudes try to play that shit. Some dudes get killed. I done seen a bunch of dudes on the internet try to play that shit on the ops block. Walk through there talking shit. Where you at? Yo, I'm gonna smoke you if you come over here. And be on their heels hitting they. Yeah.
Nah. But I feel like this, man. You know, Flip stepped out of line, you know, and dude put him back in line, but stuff like that shouldn't be aired, man. I think Joe Buttons and them aired that just to get some views because nobody is actually talking about Joe Buttons and his podcast. Like nobody checks for it. They numbers is down. Just like a lot of these dudes that was running the show. A lot of these gatekeepers that didn't want to, you know,
That's
tap in
all.
with the
You right.
ta- yes, tap in with the dudes that's up right now. You feel what I'm saying? That's coming up right now, making a move right now. It's a lot of dudes that's making moves right now.
This
You
is
know
a
what I'm
horrible
saying?
way. This is a horrible way to get clout, though, bro.
You know,
Queen's Blip versus and Mark Lamont almost fight during heated exchange on Joe Budden's podcast, bro. They
but
was not supposed to use this man for that, bro.
right,
They
right,
was not supposed to use that man for that, bro. They could have used anybody else.
right.
The other dudes ain't got no clout. The only two names since Melissa Ford left, because they you gotta remember on that podcast, it gotta be people that got beef. That's how their podcast was running. They was going at Melissa Ford. Remember, they was all going at Melissa Ford
Mm,
till she left. So somebody got to be the person. Somebody got to be the person for everybody to go at, bro.
right.
But you don't go at nobody that's no elder, no scholar, no pillar in no black community, bro. You don't use that person for that shit, bro. And I understand that Queen, besides Joe Buttons, Queen's Flip and Mark Hill got the biggest names on the show, so they had to use them two. Them other two dudes, I don't even know them dudes' names, bro. They've been on there forever. Somebody else might know their name. I don't even know them other two dudes' names.
I don't know. Yo, listen. The only people I know up there is Queen's Flip, Joe Buttons, and Melissa Ford. Everybody else that be coming up there,
You
I
ain't
don't
even know
even.
Mark Hill?
I just knew about that dude today. I just found out and read up on him today.
Yeah, but I've been watching Son is a beast. You he's smart. He does a lot of debates. He does a lot of talking. And he got his own podcast as well. I'm subscribed to that. I've been subscribed to that. But Son been lit. You heard? Yo, GT, what up? Salute. Yo, but Son been lit. Son been on it. Son been on timing. I've been watching Son for years now. Mark Hill is a beast. I think he got some books as well. Son is
Mm,
a beast. Son is a scholar. You heard?
mm.
And really on the internet for black people, he's one of the main scholars for black people
Real
on the
GT
internet.
salute.
He's like one of the main scholars for black straight men on the internet. I'm just being honest, bro. You heard?
Mm.
Real shit, bro. You heard? So I'm like, yo, how y'all use him? How y'all? That's the sacrifice. You gonna sacrifice him? The
I
culture?
mean, you can't say
They
dudes will
don't give
use
a fuck about
anybody
our
on the
culture, bro.
internet.
They don't care about our culture, bro. And like I said, they don't care about our culture, bro. You know what I mean? Like, and I understand, they up here trying to get clout, trying to get money. They got to get back into the algorithm, and they got them back into the algorithm. Everybody's talking about them now. I understand, but at what cost? At
I
what
mean,
cost to the
everybody's talking about him like what though,
at
bro? It's
what
not like
cost for the community? At what cost? Because the names are big. Mark Hill is a big. It's no other time you can Google his name. There's no other time where he got an altercation like this on the internet, bro. So of course it's gonna go viral. And now his detractors are gonna use this shit against him, bro. That shit is corny, bro.
mm,
Yo, Black Afghanistan, what up? Salute.
no, that's
It's
I
horrible,
mean,
bro. It's nasty work, bro.
now I see where you're coming from on that, but it's like you saying at what cost these dudes time after time you see podcasts or content creators when they don't have nothing going on, they go out, they make up gossip, um, put up, cap, or they start beefs up there. You know what
I
I'm saying?
respect it.
Unnecessary beefs.
I
You
respect it.
know?
I ain't mad. I respect it. But you don't do it with nobody like that, a pillar of the community. You don't
Uh,
do it with a pillar of the community, bro. You don't play that shit with a pillar of the community. That's what I'm saying. And don't
what
get
if
me
he was?
wrong. Don't get me wrong. See, I think he stepped out of his lane when he got on the Joe Budden podcast. So
Mm,
he put himself out there for this bullshit, bro. You heard? That's the dollar. You chasing the check, and now you put yourself out there. Now you in the middle of this dumb shit.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? You in the middle. You in the middle. You in the middle of this dumb shit now.
mm.
I'll bet you he rethink that shit after this, bro. I bet you, cause he got sponsors. He got his own people. He does his own. He does his own shows. He gets booked by colleges and shit like that. He ain't no
And this
regular
is what
dude,
I'm
bro.
saying. This
Son
is
is
what
not
I'm saying.
a girl just try to run up on him on stage and make them down. He ain't even beat the girl up. The security. is the ones that came and got her. Son is like a really lit dude out here. He not no regular dude, bro.
This is what I'm saying. This might hurt Queen's flip market. You feel what I'm saying? This might put a dent into Queen's flip market, and not only
They don't
that,
got the same
into
market.
Joe Buttons, into Joe Buttons
Joe
podcast.
Buttons, Joe Buttons podcast might feel it because Mark Lamont, he's probably might leave behind some shit like this. But with dudes playing with him like this, and, put him in the middle of some shit like so he might leave, but it might hurt Queen's Flip brand like that. I mean, excuse me, Joe Buttons brand like that, like Mav Hoffa. Once you see Mav Hoffa's guest leaving, it messed this whole show up. That's what messed Mav Hoffa's show up. All those guests leaving back to back, bro. You heard?
Yeah, that's crazy. Like that show don't even seem like it used to. Like it don't that energy in that barbershop don't even feel the same way when you look at that show. Like I looked at like I saw Zip and I saw somebody else. I think he had goods in
Right.
there. They was talking. I saw two of them. It made me go
It's
back.
not gonna hurt Flip. It's gonna broaden Flip's audience.
His
Flip is
messiness.
known for being messy, goofy, clowning, wilding. Flip is known for that. So
Yeah, but not
this is
not
right up.
not
He got fights. He had fights on. He
you
had a
you
bunch
you
of
said you
fights on the
made
internet.
but you said the key thing. Messy, clowning, joking, stuff like that. But lately, he's been acting on some aggressiveness, ready to fight, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
G up Quick salute.
it's not professional. You know
It
what I'm
only
saying?
can
Like
hurt.
Queen's
It only
Flip,
this can only hurt.
a million view content creator, and continue to go on. You know what I'm saying? And be like a second fiddle to somebody else's show. Like Queen's Flip should have been had his own show.
He already had his own show. He had his own show. Queen's Flip. He been in the Bloods out. He the one that bring everybody out. What you talking about,
Yeah, but he like I'm just saying, man, like you
bro?
know what I'm saying, Mikey. You know what I mean? Like,
I understand what you're saying,
come
bro.
on,
But
bro.
no,
Like,
he stepped up with the Joe Budden's podcast. It's bigger than what he was doing. That's why he came on Joe Budden's podcast, and he still was doing his own stuff anyway too on the side. So it don't even make a difference. But I'm just telling you, this is not gonna hurt Queen's Flip podcast because he got slapped up by 1,000. He got slapped up. He got beat up by all kind of actors and smushed around by Ti. They used to this. It's gonna hurt. This is only gonna hurt Mark Lamar Hill's brand because he's not known for being messy. He's known for being a scholar and a professional, bro. You understand? He's a scholar
yeah,
and professional, so it's not gonna hurt his. It's gonna hurt Mark Lamar Hill's brand.
I
It's
get what
not
you're
gonna
saying
hurt.
though.
It's not gonna
I'm
hurt
just
Queen's
saying,
Flip brand. It's not gonna hurt Joe Button's brand. Only person that's gonna is gonna be the black community and another black professional, bro. That's
no, but
who.
I only thing I was saying, like the brother Tyson Garcia said, Flip is done professional, so the big markets won't scoop him. He would never get
He
scooped up by
already
the
was
big
scooped.
markets.
He already getting money. He already going 100,000, 200,000 every video, bro. What you mean? He makes his own blog. He getting money now. You can't. He already gone. That's why they got him up there. He already gone. Joe Buttons ain't hiring nobody. He ain't got no a million followers or people already got followers. He got all the rappers. He pulls up on all the rappers that he wants to and make videos with him. He was just with Prodigy before his album release party. At the album release party of Prodigy, excuse me, of Havoc and Mobb Deep's new album with Al Chemist and all them walking through Manhattan. He was just with them. Homie is lit. What you mean? You can't take nothing from Queen's Flip and say it's gonna hurt his brand. They know what he does.
Hold on. I'm not. You didn't hear me say nothing about taking anything from Queen's Flip friend. I said it will hurt his brand. You understand that he would never get picked up by a big market. Joe Buttons is
I just
falling.
told
That
you he just
market ain't
walked.
like that.
You see what G Dub Quinn said? He just fought on a he just if he had a fight with Mark Lamont, this is his brand. Are you listening? You gotta listen, bro. You don't know Mark Lamont. I'm telling you. He Queens Flip just had a fight. This is only gonna be a part of his brand. They know what Queens Flip is about, but not Mark Lamont Hill.
I already heard what you said on that, and I'm saying the only thing I was saying is that son, of never. Like, you know what I mean? Like you would want to elevate, you know what I mean? Like you're not getting what I'm saying. I'm saying like you would never want to like you don't want to elevate, you know what I'm saying? Like
But
I mean, it is what
it
it
is an
is, man.
elevation, bro. It is that's like me having a fight with or argument with let me just Jesse Jackson. If I have an argument with Jesse Jackson and it goes viral, only thing that's gonna happen is what? More people are gonna know who Bad Mikey is. Jesse Jackson already who he is. Everybody
Right,
know who he is. It's not gonna hurt if he try to fight me, Mikey B, you dickhead. If he call me, yo, you asshole, come over here, you little dummy. I'll slap you up. It's gonna hurt his brand. It's gonna big my brand up regardless, because I'm less than him, bro.
right,
Queen's Flip is less than Mark Hill, bro.
right.
He's less than him. Queen's Flip is less than that. I'm not saying on followers or money or whatever, but as far as a person in stature in America, Lamont Hill, bro, is a stand professional that gets booked at colleges to go speak, not on no goofy shit, to speak knowledge to people across the world, bro, across America, bro. Queen's Flip is called out to make skits with rappers, slapping them up, acting stupid. That's the difference in their brands. That's what I'm saying. It's only gonna hurt Lamar Hill, bro. This is right up Queen's Flip's alley. He's getting kudos for this. Yo, Flip, come on, man. Yo, leave them dudes alone, man. You stupid, son. Queen's Flip ain't losing nothing for this. He gaining. Because now his name is connected to a dude that's a scholar in America, bro.
Now, if you want to do that, if you want to be connected that way, and that's no different from Bad Girls Club. That's goofiness to me.
Right. That's like
He's a
that's
bad
like
girl.
um that's like Coretta Scott King fighting with a baddie, arguing with a baddie.
It's goofiness.
The baddie is just gonna get more clout. Coretta Scott King, you don't win that.
Or she might get the back end of that. Or she might get the back end of that. What do you mean?
And when the world that we live in, bro, there is no such thing as bad promotion right now. There is no such thing, bro. The word Charleston White comes up here and says the craziest shit about everybody, and it just makes his clout more. Let me tell you something. I'm subscribed to Hassan Campbell. I like some of the stuff he says, not everything. Him too. They say the worst thing about the best people or certain people, and it gives them more clout because now your name is connected to that person. This is what you see when people chase clout on the internet. They connecting their name to whatever's going on. Adam 22 did it with Drop Your Flag Challenge. He had everybody talking about him for like a week. Clout. That was clout. That's what they do now. They chase clout. That's what that was. So anytime I can get the spotlight off of you and whatever you doing onto me and whatever I did, then I won. That's what they do on the internet, bro. I'm taking the spotlight off of you and putting your spotlight on me. You got the old New York on the uproar. Everybody saying it. Yo, I ain't really mean it like that. They all say. Apologize afterwards. But I got everybody that was talking about you to look at me. Charleston White just did it with Charlie Clerk. With Charlie Kirk, they got assassinated. Charleston White did the same shit. Talked about him, talking about his wife, talking about his kids, talking about all of that. I'm getting the clout. So now when you Google Charlie Clerk, Charleston White name come up. This is what the internet game is about. This is what clout chasing is, bro. This is what this whole shit is, bro.
So yeah, so all publicity, the brother Black Guinness said all publicity is definitely
Right,
good publicity in this
right,
goofy era.
right,
I mean, it is what it is.
right,
If it's if it's you know tearing down your brother or making your brother look like a fool, and I don't know,
right.
man.
But
It-
that's the era that we in. That's the era that we in, bro. That's the era that we in. Like you could just name it, bro. Anything that you could feel like certain shit I see that can hurt people's brands, bigs they brands up. I'll be like, damn, it's gonna hurt his brand. And then you know he got more sponsors, more people, because you got more eyes on you. Once you got more eyes on you in today's market, bro, then they jacking you. They gonna run with you. If you did some dumb shit, if you did some, once you get the eyes on you in the media, bro, and you're not in jail, or if you in jail, it don't make a difference. That bag is gonna follow. The sponsors gonna follow. They don't care, bro.
Now, what if, like I said, Joe Buttons Flip go for this situation? Would he be wrong?
Right up, G up, Quinn. What you mean?
Let him go. Kick him off the show.
He ain't gonna kick him off the show.
I'm just saying, what if? How you know? What if?
He ain't kicking him off the show.
What if the politics get that deep? I'm just saying, what if?
He not kicking him off the show. Queen's Flip just got him more money in this little argument than he got in a while. They got him back in the algorithm, like G Dub Quinn just said. He back in the algorithm, and they got everybody talking about them on this
So, all
internet,
right,
bro.
what? All
On this,
right,
hold on. You asked me a question
all right.
on this internet. Let me tell you something. I was just thinking about this today about Math Hoffa. Math Hoffa was blicking mad channels. Remember we was taking his content, and then everybody was saying on the dirty side, like, yo, we can't use his content because he's blicking everybody, right?
Right, I remember that.
So everybody stopped talking about him. Look where he at now. We get more views than him now. He got 1 million subscribers. Everybody stopped talking about him. Once people stop talking about you, it's over on the internet, bro. When they say, yo, when you talking about you, that mean you doing something right. Once they stop talking about you, it's over. Joe Budden's got the algorithm because everybody talking about him. Look at a little while ago, they posted up me and you on another channel when we said that Fat Joe had the algorithm. They put that somewhere. They posted us saying that. Yo, the terror squad got the algorithm. Remember I showed you that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Because that's what it is. When people are talking about other people, when people are talking about you, putting your name in titles, that builds your algorithm for
Now
whatever you
I
got
get,
going on.
and I get everything you saying on that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't disputing nothing you saying on that. But what I am saying is that some battles on this internet you could pick, you know what I'm saying, and they can ruin you. You understand? Because you don't know who's behind what. You know what I'm saying? And as you telling me, this dude is a more powerful person on the internet than Queen's Flip.
No, they got different areas on the internet.
So, all right. So, are you watching? So now that Joe Buttons is back in the algorithm, you watching Joe Buttons?
No, yo, listen, the crazy shit is this. I didn't watch Joe Budden's podcast, but I watched the Martin Lamont and Queen's Flip stuff on a bunch of other podcasts, and I haven't even been to Joe Budden's podcast. And it didn't even play. Check this crazy shit out. That didn't play on YouTube. That was on Patreon. Somebody took that off Patreon and put it on YouTube before Joe Buttons did. That was on Patreon.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yo, listen. It's more money on Patreon than on YouTube. Hassan Campbell was trying to push it. Queen's Flip was pushing it. It's more money on Patreon than YouTube. That was a Patreon thing they did. So now people are going to Patreon to see the whole fight. Think about it. It's not even on YouTube. It's only clips on YouTube. The whole thing is on Joe Budden's Patreon. So now they
okay,
got people going to the Patreon and watching that shit.
I get it.
I know he probably got 1 million views off Patreon just for that clip because they want to see the whole fight. What happened at the end? Did they fight? What happened?
I get
You
it.
understand?
I get it.
But I ain't watching on Joe Budden's podcast. I'm just being honest.
No,
I
I get
seen
what
that
you're
shit on
saying.
other people's podcasts.
That's a su-
But
that's a smart marketing scheme and
but
flipping.
it's gonna whatever it's gonna do is gonna go back to his name. It's his name. We saying Joe Budden podcast. That shit. You think they can't pick up? You think YouTube can't pick up me saying Joe Budden podcast right now?
Right.
They picked that up. You know that, right? Every word that we say, all the stuff that we saying is being transcribed as well. Like we can get it transcribed, and we can get it in CC. These words, bro, are the words that we say on this apparatus, bro, are a part of an algorithm.
Right.
How you think they? How you think they? They sound waves, but how you think they book your channel when you say the wrong things up here, yo? I can't say the what you call the word or that word. You know, it's a few words we know as content creators that we can't say while we doing shows because it's going to mess with our monetization in our channels, right?
That's deep though. Nah, you got me thinking now.
Right or wrong though.
Nah, yeah.
So all the names, all the words, all the things that we saying are going into an algorithm, bro. All the words, every word that we saying. How many times we said Joe Buttons on the show? How many times we said Mark Hill? How many times all these other shows said it, bro? That's in a that's a number that you can pull. That's all
Mm.
numbers that you can pull, that you can Google. They gotta just like you can search something on the internet, they can search that shit. How many times they mention that podcast? That's some shit they can search on YouTube, bro.
Mm.
As soon as I put in Lamont Hill versus Joe Buttons popped up first, bro. I'm gonna show you that. Hold on. I'm gonna show you that. I'm gonna show you that so you can see that shit, bro. This how devious this internet shit is, bro. This how crazy this internet shit is, bro. Look, watch this. YouTube. Look, I'm on YouTube. I'm on YouTube. Watch this. So you can see yourself in live. Look, look. M-A-R Mark. Look, I put in Mark. I put in Mark. What is that third? What does that say is third right there? The third thing, what does it say?
Yeah, I see that.
I only put in four words. I only put in four letters, bro. On YouTube. They got that's the algorithm, bro. What does it say?
Now I see what it say.
What does it say, bro?
I see Queen's flip name on that shit.
All right.
But I'm just saying at what
Now
cost
check it
though,
out. Now
bro?
check it out. Queen's Flip just jumped in Mark Lamont Hill's algorithm. They in the same algorithm right now on YouTube. That's the third thing in a if you put Mark in, Mark Anthony, Mark Antonio Solis, and then you got Mark Mark Lamont Hill and Queen's Flip. The third thing, if you put Mark in, just Mark. Forget the whole word, forget his last name, middle name, and all that shit. Just Mark. And that's the power right there. That's the power of the algorithm right there.
Mm.
That's the power of the algorithm right there. I put Mark in, put four letters in, and then it put Mark Lamar Hill with Queen's Flip. You see what I'm saying? So now Queen's Flip is smart. He know how to play the algorithm. He know how to get in the algorithm of rappers and and, and, and basketball players. He know how to get in their algorithm. Queen's Flip, he's swift. How you think he getting paid? He eating off this shit. He don't do shit else. All he do is YouTube, Instagram. That's all he do is he's a content creator for real. We got jobs. You heard me? we
Mm-hmm.
work. We work to make our money. We ain't eating. We ain't making a living. YouTube ain't paying out our car notes. YouTube ain't paying to keep a roof over our heads. They paying for him
Right.
to keep a roof over his head. They paying all that for him. That's the difference, you heard? He don't got no other job. All Queen's Flip do is YouTube, Instagram. That's it. Twitter,
Mm.
um, Patreon. That's all Queen's Flip do. He eats off this. This is his living. He is a genius, low key. You heard what AP said?
Mm-hmm. AP
He-
said he a genius. AP been saying that the whole show.
nah, he know what he doing though. He know what he doing. He know how to play the algorithm. He know what he doing. He know what's going to pop and what's not. He's a marketing genius. He know what he know. I spoke to Queen's Flip. I did a show with him. He know how it was gonna pop. He know how it was gonna go. He know. He know everything. He ain't no dummy. I ain't saying he was a dummy. I'm just saying, don't use our people to do that shit. You heard? Don't use certain people to do that shit. Keep that shit amongst the athletes and other motherfuckers. Don't use a motherfucker like him that's a spokesperson for our people, bro. Not him. That's what I'm saying. You heard? That's what I'm saying. And don't get me wrong. I'm only saying that from my position, but they all men. They can do what the fuck they want to do.
Right.
Lamont Hill put himself in a position for that shit to happen. He shouldn't have been on no hip hop based, because he like hip hop too. He messed with the rap. He messed with hip hop too. But he put himself in a position for that, bro. You heard? He put himself in a position for that, bro. It's just nasty work. You know what I'm saying?
That's
But what?
crazy, man.
It's
I
nasty,
just don't
man.
I just don't think, man, we should be out here, you know what I'm saying, like doing things like Queen Slippy doing, especially the brothers like, you know what I'm saying? Like when it come to rappers and pranks and all that, do your content. You know what I mean? On serious matters, when you got brothers that's pushing the line, you know what I'm saying, and looking good in front of these folks, man. I just don't think we should be out here. I don't care how genius we are getting their algorithms and everything. You wait, man. You know what I'm saying? You pick your battles. I just think this wasn't a good one. I don't know if it was a play, you know what I'm saying? Because, a lot of dudes be playing on this internet. If it was a play, you know what I mean? Like, God bless y'all and getting back in the algorithm, you know what I mean? Y'all successful on that. But if it wasn't, that's nasty work, man. You know what I mean? Like all around the board, that's nasty work. That's
Right,
just my perspective. Might sound corny, but I'm just keeping it real, man.
right,
Certain people you just don't put out there, bro. You know what I'm
right,
saying? I don't care how much clout you gonna get off of that, or nah, you just don't do it, man.
right,
But I understand Flip's stance and him always taking the opportunity to keep his name attached to big names, and that's what he do. But mm, eh, you know
right.
how I
I ain't gonna
feel.
front. I ain't gonna front, bro. But
You
yeah, this
said,
is a good show. You heard? This is a good show. You heard?
nah, definitely a good one. Shout out to Queen's Flip. Shout out to that brother Mark. You know what I'm saying? I hope they can resolve their problems.
Yeah, salute to them brothers, man. I mean,
Word is born.
yeah, salute to them brothers. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Joe Budden. Salute to Queen's Flip. Salute to Mark Hill. But it's nasty out here, bro. You heard?
I think yeah, and again, like I said, Mikey B, you know what I'm saying? Like we gonna see what comes out of this, you know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
I feel you feel different, but I want to double back on this show probably and see what comes out of this. You know what I mean? Couple days down the line or months down the line, and let's see how that show if it progress or not.
Yeah, we can see. We can see about that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
We definitely. But I ain't gonna lie. I don't know the back. I think when you start losing a lot of hosts, like them other two dudes, I don't even know them dudes' names. They pretty good podcasters too. I'm not saying they slouches. I just don't know them, and that's not good. But I mean, I'm sure a lot of other subscribers know those guys' names. I just don't know those other two guys' names. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Um, but if they lose Mark Hill, if they lose another host this fast, it's gonna start being a slippery slope. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So I don't know. You know what I mean? But Monday Madness, you heard? We get y'all
Monday
some Monday
Madness, man.
Madness, you heard?
Salute.
Yo,
Y'all
Monday
already
Madness, you
know, man.
heard?
It's a lot going on, man. Hood Life
First
TV.
first episode of Monday Madness, man. This is nasty out here. I'm about to catch the end of the football game. I don't know who winning. Who winning in the football game? I don't even watch the football game, bro.
I think it's 14-21 Atlanta. I just looked that up, man. Salute to everybody out there. I'm about to get into that game too, man.
Yo, salute to y'all, man. You already
Salute,
know.
man.
Go
Peace.
subscribe To my brother Smitty, live going on TV, you heard? G'd up Queenz. Salute to the peoples, man. Salute to the peoples, man. This is a good one, you know what I'm saying? First episode of Monday Madness. We just popping out. It's nasty out here, man. Constant not Ray J, man. It's nasty out here, man. You know what I mean? Um, but you know, somebody gotta do it, you heard? You already know it's Mr. Hood Love, Mikey B, Bad Mikey Edition, man. Monday Madness. Salute, man.